Yo, guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, I've just checked out our man Ren here at Urb'n Barz for the first time yesterday, and he literally blew my mind with what I think was a magnum opus with the track High Ren. And guys, I knew nothing about Ren before taking on that track and doing a reaction to it. High Ren was just incredible. It was 9 minutes and a few seconds of absolute brilliance. And guys, he's now got a track here called Illest of Our Time. And I didn't realize that he's got problems with autoimmune illnesses and other areas, that is playing real havoc on his life. So with a track called Illest of Our Time, it could be a double entendre almost, like he is so good, he's ill to the max, but also it could be about his illnesses as well. Guys, yeah, this is our man Ren. He's from the UK. I think he's based out of Brighton. Someone told me when I asked, he's originally from Wales. I didn't know that because I couldn't place his accent. But guys, let's check out Ren and Illest of Our Time. I'm so excited for this, guys. Trust me on that. I'm excited. It's that pig again. Really? We saw that pig yesterday in High Ren. So I'm not too sure what that pig or that man in the pig's mask is all about, guys, because I have no idea. I just said it was something to do with, all them weird and wonderful films I used to watch way back in the days, guys. Really? But let's go, let's find out. Oh.
One, two, three, spitting bullets on the beat.
1, 2, 3, spitting bullets on the beat. So this is Ren, and yesterday when I saw him, he was in, like a gown. What's it called? Like a theatre gown. When you're in hospital. So when you're getting ready to take down to theatre or stuff like that, where they're going to take you for an operation. But it's the first time I'm seeing him in his street clothes, in his casual wear. So this is going to be interesting, guys. So let's just check him out. Oh.
1, 2, 3, spitting bullets on the beat. I'm a sick little puppy who gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with a silver tongue, chest with an iron lung. Extraterrestrial tentacles, aliens. Psychopathic tendencies, a pathologic entity. If everything is set.
Pathologic entity with psychologic tendencies. That one just reminded me of David Bowie, with the different colour eyes. So what's all these with animals in masks? Really? I've no idea. And it looks like, because I've been in the hospital lift recently, or is it like a goods lift, like the internal lift where they send up all the bits and pieces, the supplies and all that surplus and all that sort of stuff, blah, 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 which isn't really for the normal civilians to use, etc. It looks like one of those. And for some reason, I'm, with that pig and that pig's mask, whatever, or that guy with the pig's mask, I was thinking of Hostel, that film. If any of you watched Hostel, really, it just blew my mind, that did. But it looks like this is kind of a weird kind of setup and scenario. So I'm just going to wheel this again, guys. Let's hear our man Ren. I love it. He goes,
1, 2, 3, spitting bullets on the beat. I'm a sick little puppy who gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with a silver tongue, chest with an iron lung. Extraterrestrial tentacles, aliens. Psychopathic tendencies, a pathologic entity. If everything is set in stone, then this is how it's meant to be. Elementary, dear Watson, you might find.
I love that, Sherlock Holmes. Elementary, dear Watson. So if everything's how it's meant to be, then things are set in stone. So you're saying, if it's meant to be, then it's set in stone, so there's nothing you can do to change it. And that's elementary, my dear Watson, because they say you eliminate all the impossibilities, and what you're left with has to be the Really?
It's stone and this is how it's meant to be. Elementary, dear Watson, you might find yourself inside the mind of the illest of our time. Get it popping, hot rocking. I'm Freddy Krueger, I'm chopping. I turn it up to 11, the demi-Gordon of upping. The strangest thing, I'm the boss. When the danger lingers, I'm plotting. Sweet like a spoonful of sugar, because I'm merry like pop.
This is interesting. So our man literally, it's almost like way back in the days. If you had listened to things like America's Most Wanted, Ice Cube, he's jacking for beats I'm talking about. So he's literally changing up the beat, just changing up the rhythm, changing up the rhyme every 8 bars or so, blah, blah, blah. And with each change, you see a different REN. So you saw him sort of there in that, what do you call it? Like a lift elevator shaft? I don't even know what you call it, guys. Really? There's a word for it. I can't think what that word is, guys. But, you know, he's there in his street clothes, and now he sort of came out with his mates with the baseball bats, this, that, and everything else. So, yeah, it's interesting. So he never lets you settle. And that's the thing. So when you get anxious and stuff like that, it literally touches your feelings. Like yesterday, he's talking about, you know, letting the gut talk and things like that, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, it's not just speaking to your mind, but it's speaking to your physical as well. And all that sort of stuff builds up tension and just makes you on edge. That's the word. It's edgy. That's the word, guys. Really edgy.
I'm a sick little puppy who gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with a silver tongue, chest with an iron lung. Extraterrestrial tentacles, aliens. Psychopathic tendencies, a pathologic entity. If everything is set in stone, then this is how it's meant to be. Elementary, dear Watson, you might find yourself inside the mind of the illest of our time. Get it popping, hot rocking. I'm Freddy Krueger, I'm chopping. I turn it up to 11, the demi-Gordon of upping. The strangest thing, I'm the boss. When the danger lingers, I'm plotting. Sweet like a spoonful of sugar, because I'm merry like popping. The double barrel is cocking, a shotgun sheltered the noggin. I'm coughing, catchy bronchitis, you're in your funeral coffin. No stopping, blocking me not when I pick the world up, I'm squatting. And when I take from the rich, I'm in your hood and I'm robbing. 4, 5, 6, spit a crucifix. 6, 6, 6, flow, crucify a Catholic. Maverick, anti-hero villain, not protagonist. Words are kind of muffled when you're sucking on my massive.
Maverick, anti-hero, villain, or protagonist. So you get all those terms from films, don't you? The anti-hero, villain, protagonist, antagonist, Maverick. And he says something about he's an anti-Catholic if you're sucking on his... Really?
Villain, not protagonist. Words are kind of muffled when you're sucking on my massive. Who's the fucking illest? Who's the realest? Who's the baddest kid? Call the police on this beat before I damage it. A kiddie called Screech on the streets. I'm a masochist. So far from reach, I'm the type to kill a pacifist. Catalyst for chemical combustion. I'm the analyst of metaphors and similes and synonyms and alchemist.
Oh, I like that. Similes. I can't even think what the words are. Metaphors, similes, antonyms, synonyms, all these sort of areas you get from people who write, you know. And when you write, you learn all these things about things like meter, form.
Catalyst for chemical combustion. I'm the analyst of metaphors and similes and synonyms and alchemist. Evangelist, spread the words I seek like they're cancerous. Pragmatist, think before I speak, then I answer it. Pull up to the place. When I pull it, bang, I pull it, sang it, shot right into space. Music for the hooligans let loose on the estate. Call the police and the riot bands, the people wanna play. Hey. Freedom now has lost all meaning. How can we all be free in a hierarchy breeding ground? The poor get poorer while the rich get rich in style. I'll be a heretic, killer king, take his crown. Top of the throne, top of the kingdom my own. Top of the streets that I roam, top of the dome. Spitting for Britain I shown, fast like a cellular phone. I pin like Tyson, an icon, go twice in, left right in. I'm striking, like I'm biting, like a python. Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy. So eat my words, fill your belly like I'll...
Ready, I'm heavy like Mercury, I'm Freddy. That's interesting. Because Mercury is one of the heavy, is it heavy metal? And heavy metals that if it goes into your body is poisonous, people. And he linked that with Freddie Mercury, who literally was great at what he did. He's one of the finest writers, songwriters and stuff. Incredible.
Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy. So eat my words, fill your belly like alphabet, spaghetti.
I eat my words through your belly like alphabet spaghetti. Unbelievable. But I was going to say beforehand that, oh man, I always said that yesterday, he's well read and he knows what he's talking about because he links different areas, different time scales, and puts them together. And they absolutely mesh so well. It's incredible.
Pin like Tyson, an icon, go twice in, left, right in, I'm striking, like I'm biting, like a python. Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy. So eat my words, fill your belly like alphabet, spaghetti. I am a rap star, don't believe me, the facts are I spit fast like a NASCAR. Don't believe me, then fuck your shit. I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. Call a medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop, then stutter. Things gone wrong, hit by King Kong, ace, one tom bomb like Hardy Brothers. I don't feel so fresh, my bros. Things look blurry, speaking.
Did he say the Swanton Bomb? Like the Hardys, Matt and Jeff Hardy? Did he watch wrestling? Oh my gosh. Hang on. Did he call about the Swanton Bomb?
Feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop, then stutter. Things gone wrong, hit by King Kong, ace, one tom bomb like Hardy Brothers.
A Swanton Bomb like the Hardy Brothers. Oh my gosh. I haven't thought of Matt and Jeff Hardy for over 10 years. I used to love the Hardy Brothers. Oh, I'm going to go back again. Sorry, guys. I love my wrestling.
I don't feel so well. Call a medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop, then stutter. Things gone wrong, hit by King Kong, ace, one tom bomb like Hardy Brothers. I don't feel so fresh, my bro. Things look blurry, speaking slow. Head in Hong Kong, wonton soup is what I have for brains. I know that I want to spread these tattered wings, hold them high. Vanish from the heavens, but I'm knocking on the sky. Living with depression is a blessing in disguise. Never second guessing, intuition getting wise. Want to sink into the pupil of my eye. Travel to the corner of my cornea and mind. Look for all the answers.
Pupil of my eye to the corner of the cornea in my eye.
That I never seem to find. Till then, I guess I'm still the illest of our time.
Whoa. That was incredible, guys. Oh my gosh. He blended and meshed and he just literally just wove like a spider's web through so many areas. It was just incredible. Guys, I'd have had to stop that every single bar just to find out what he was talking about. But what I was thinking, just watching this, was it's incredible. So I've seen two pieces from the REN back catalogue, if you want to call it that. So Illest of Our Time and High REN. So we've had two videos now as well, where literally, okay, High REN definitely was in one location. Illest of Our Time, in effect, was in a few locations, but all in the same place, if that makes sense. And it was weird. So it was against a dark background and he was wearing white. So he really stood out against that background. And he still managed to capture and encapsulate every single frame in that video. And with the vocals, with his voice, with his lyrics, the lyrical ability, but also visually, you just couldn't stop looking at our man REN, because you were just hanging on every word, every move, every gesture. Guy's incredible. And I have to be honest with you guys, I've never heard of him until a couple of days back. And everyone kept telling me, go on, what's REN? And I have to be honest with you, when people say REN, I was thinking, MC REN? Is he making a comeback or something? I don't know. I've never heard of REN before, and I'm just hearing stories that he's been ill for a long time. He's got autoimmune illnesses and other areas, etc., etc. But it looks like he's taken on all that negativity, internalized it, and he's come out with something which is just extra special. I really liked Illest of Our Time. And it's really funny because High REN, you look at it and say it's not really a hip hop kind of track, even though the elements are there. But this one, definitely with the beat selection, with the way the music's coming in and out, with the percussion, etc., etc., even with the stylized video itself. And when I say stylized, I don't mean in the arty sense. I mean in the rawness of the video, in that, it's not even an abattoir, but in that sort of subterranean location that they chose. Fantastic. Guys, I like that. So to me, it's 2 for 2. High REN, Illest of Our Time. Oh my gosh. I mean, Illest of Our Time, just lyrically was really, that's incredible, guys. So I'm going to have to look back and sit back and check this out again, because I probably didn't do this justice. There's just so much I could just take. Do you know, like if you take a piece of thread or something, something sticking out, there's a loose thread. And if you start pulling on it, pulling it, that's what I'm thinking about when I'm checking out this Illest of Our Time. The more I'm going to pull through this, the more I'm going to discover, and the more meanings and the more articulations I'm going to get from this. Really? Oh my goodness. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope I gave it some justice. I don't think I did. It was fantastic. Illest of Our Time. Really? My man is, yeah, whoa. He's got to go down very, very high up on my list. REN. Really? I never knew about REN until, really? Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Here at Urb'n Barz, we love to discover new talent. I'm not saying he's new, but new to here, new to my channel here at Urb'n Barz. Really? Anyway, guys, I'm going to be really excited to check out the next REN. You know, so I'm not sure what it is or where it's at, but we will definitely check out REN again on this channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Look after yourselves, guys. Look after each other. If you haven't already subscribed to Urb'n Barz, please subscribe to my channel, guys, because I love what I'm doing. And I hope that you guys can let me know down here in the comment section anything that you know about REN, or anything you want me to, you know, react to. Just let's have a conversation anyway. Our man REN is just, he's right. He's the illest of our time. But guys, hope you enjoyed that. Look after yourselves, look after each other, but make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys.